Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with Game 2 in the series between Carn and Dante. Dante on my right side is playing Alice. As we saw in Game 1, Dante actually used his minions, the Alice soldiers, allowing him to gain extra advantage, draw power, burn power, and protection overall, allowing him to get those extra advantage, allowed to slow Carn down. And Carn on my left side is playing Little Red Riding Hood, a very aggressive deck using Little Red's removal power spell when J activates, and now they're able to do that 1200 damage on the board very early in the game. So let's get back to the game itself. As you guys saw, Dante actually went first, which is very surprising to me, because for those don't know who haven't seen Game 1, I recommend you guys to watch Game 1. But for those who saw Game 1, as we all saw at the end of the video, Carn actually lost in the game. So I'm surprised that Carn actually choosing to go second. So maybe he wanted extra draw power benefit when going second. Maybe that's the reason, but who knows. So currently at the moment, life point was 4,000 compared to 4,000. At the moment, Carn actually traded his 5-1 for a 2-2, which actually replaced itself. So I wasn't sure about that trade-off when a 5-1 could have done a bit more damage on the battlefield. But that will be me. But let's see what happens to the run now. Dante has a Squire on the field, Ocean Lady Squire, which allows him to draw additional 1 card when it comes to play, and it's a 4/4 body on field, so for those defensive plays at the moment. At the moment, Carn has 2 red magic stone to play with, so he can maybe drop some burn spell or something. And then in comes the werewolf Pouncer Nightmare. Whenever a spell has been activated for the first time on Carn's turn, it gains swiftness and first strike. It's a 5/5 body at the moment. Tap for another magic stone and hitting a green blue magic stone, but it doesn't really matter at the moment because the fact that Dante actually have deep blue on the battlefield, which allows turning all his blue stone into blue or green, under blue green, red or green. So now using Demon Flame, killing the Pouncer away, allowing nothing on the battlefield for Carn to play with, attacking directly for 400 point damage, putting Carn down to 3,600 life point compared to Dante's 4,000 life point. So not looking too good at the moment in the early game, and early game usually Little Red Riding Hood has the strong advantage because dropping a lot of aggressive cards on the battlefield and doing a lot of damage on the board. But surprisingly now, Carn is actually being set back because maybe because the reason why he went second. That could be the reason why. Attempting to attack the Squire, I believe, but in comes the Demon Flame and tapping one more and thundering off. So killing the Garrett before April attack, so paying free resource, nothing happens. And Dante has so much removal spell in his hand because due to the draw power he had, I'm not surprised he drew all the majority of his removal spells, so not allowing a single card on the battlefield for Carn, so leaving Carn wide open for a couple direct attacks. And to make matters worse, Dante did drop a Snow White down. Snow White has swiftness and first strike, so able to do those damage. And not only that, Dante can stock up those counters, and those counters can act as removal spell. Because for those who don't know, as soon as Snow White declares an attack, Dante can remove all the counters onto it, and it burns 300 directly to a single resident on the battlefield for each count onto it. So if, for example, Dante has 3 counters on the battlefield and removes all 3, it will burn 900 point directly damage to a single resident, which is a huge chunk of damage onto a werewolf deck. In comes 40 Feast. 40 Feast allows Carn to draw 2 cards and discard 2. So let's see what he got discard. Discarding Granny, and let's see, and discarding Black Forest Werewolf. And in comes another Demon Flame, not allowing Carn to have anything on the battlefield, leaving wide open attack for Dante to attack directly. Tapping for another Magic Stone, 5 Magic Stone compared to 4 Magic Stone, but however Carn has 2 Magic Stone open, so maybe he has some rule spells such as Thunders and Demon Flame that Dante's been playing. In comes Charizard. Ooh, now this could be very painful. Now when Charizard comes to play, Dante can choose a race, and that race cannot attack Dante directly. So obviously against a werewolf deck or a Little Red Riding Hood deck, I'm pretty sure Dante is going to choose werewolf. So from now on, Carn cannot attack directly to Dante's with werewolves. But however, he can attack into those resonators or Charizard if those resonators has target attack. In comes Snow White, stocking out those counters like I said before, and attacking for 500 directly, and in comes the Squire putting 400 damage on the board and putting Carn down to 1800 compared to Dante's 4000 life point. Already in the 5-minute mark already, and already half life points already gone for Carn, so not looking too good at the moment. So not only that, Dante has a Charizard 10-12 on the battlefield, so pretty much he can block any attack on the battlefield, not allowing Carn to do anything at all, so which is not a very good sign for him at the moment. So those two open magic stone, he didn't have any interaction spells, so showing that to Dante that so okay, Carn doesn't have any thunders or doesn't have any demon flame in his hand at the moment. So Dante's gonna take this advantage and go as much aggressive as he can to put a lot of pressure on the board. So currently, life point wise 1800 compared to 4000 life point. Field advantage, Carn has nothing on the battlefield besides 4 magic stone, while Dante has Squire, Snow White, and Charizard. And now the Charizard can also act as a removal spell by paying 5, 2 greens and 3 colors to remove a card from the battlefield. Not only that, Dante has the option to J activate at any time he wants without having a condition to be met, as long as he pays 2 resources in the game. While Carn on the other hand has to play a moon card on battlefield, and when that moon card comes to play, it has to resolve itself. So if it got cancelled or anything, it's no hope for that Little Red Riding Hood to flip over to J activate. And even does J activate, it's only a 12-2, so pretty much it won't do too much damage at the moment. So hopefully Carn can make a really powerful comeback at the moment, but by the looks of it, he's not in a strong position at the moment. So hopefully the cards he drew just now hopefully is enough to get him out of this sticky situation. We're currently at the 7-minute mark now. Life point wise 1800 compared to 4000 life point. Carn has a bunch of cards in hand, hasn't been using for a while, so he has the card advantage compared to Dante's 2 cards in hand, most likely look like. Let's see, now in comes the Garrow. So Garrow can't attack the player, but he can attack the resonator like the Squire and Snow White. So he might take this advantage as well. Not only that, when he declines his attack, he can burn 100 directly damage to the player itself. So you can burn that 100 point damage, and like I said before in game 1, those burn damage will accumulate in the long run. So the more burn damage it caused by the werewolf, it will accumulate in the long run to the point that it will cause a lot of damage on the board. But we're already in the mid game now, and already half life points being gone, so I don't think that burn damage will matter too much to Dante, because Dante will be like, yeah, I'll take it, nothing will happen, I'm still at 4000 life point, even you burn me 100 life, on 3900, so he's not in a sticky situation, but he's still in a strong position. He can just take as much damage as he wants from now, because he's in a strong position when it comes to life point wise. So let's see now. He's thinking what to do at the moment. At the moment, the only option is that he can attack into Snow White, because Snow White is very threatening at the moment with 2 counters on the field, and 2 counters it can actually burn 600 point damage directly to a single resonator. So in comes the burn damage for 100 point, and in comes Charizard blocking the Garrow, and in comes Crime and Punishment after the damage has been dealt, so killing the Charizard, allowing Carn to actually allow his werewolf to attack again. But I'm pretty sure it's a bit too late now. He's only have 1 resource open, and Dante has like 2 cards on the battlefield, can do 900 point damage. Not only that, 1800 life point left for Carn, so not looking too good at the moment. So let's see what happens. Carn draw for turn now, and tap for magic. Oh no, he's not tapping for magic stone at the moment. He's deciding at the moment whether he should J activate or not. Paying 2 to J activate, and tapping as a cost to search for a Regalia, the deep blue Regalia into his hand, and when the J roll does come into play, it comes invested, and let Snow White, not Snow White, when it comes to play the hours, when Snow out, when out, let me say it again. When Alice comes to play, you can search for your deck for a Fairy Tale card, Resonator, to add to your hand. So giving extra advantages. So on 2+2 on the field, adding a Snow White in his hand for extra aggressive play. So at the moment, in total wise, can do 1,400 damage on the board. Very, very aggressive now. Even through that Dante's J rulers rested, it doesn't matter too much because Carn feels wide open, so he doesn't have to worry about anything at the moment. So putting a lot of pressure at the moment for Carn at the moment. Dropping Snow White on the battlefield and with Swiftness of first strike can do a ton of damage on the board, and not that, again, stocking up on those counters, doing a lot of damage, poking for 400 point damage, and then poking for 500 point damage, putting 900 life point left, and attacking again with the Snow White and stocking up on this count as well, just in case, and 400 damage on, and only putting 400 life left, discarding Deep Blue and using Thunderful Game. So that's the game, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you, this guy. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.